In less than 24 hours, one big lesson I've learned from social media is, you see that guy you're dating, that guy you're being lovey-dovey with, that guy you claim is your husband, you see that your past. No matter the mental maturity, no matter how much love he professes to you, you see that your past. Keep it to yourself. Oh. Swallow that your past, pull it out, and then flush it down the toilet. If he's interested in your past, he's not ready to be with you. Believe me as I tell you. If a man is interested in knowing your past, whom you have slept with in the past, it can't be who you know. Will betide you if it's someone the man knows, no matter the mental maturity. It's registered here. He never lists them. Every time you see that person and you say hello, their mind is crossing to something else. You don't they cross Red Sea. Their mind don't they run wild. So why must you, because you're hopelessly and helplessly in love, divulge everything about you to a man? It's a matter of time, because one thing that is permanent in this life is change. People may decide that they want to do old age together. Somewhere along the line, in between the lines, they may choose a different path. Everybody might want to go a separate ways. Those paths may come out to haunt you. A man that sees you and want to know your body count, I want to know why he's more interested in your past when he met you in the present. Unless you want to tell me that the only reason you want to tell him the past is that that past is going to affect your present and your future. Go ahead and tell him. If you know that it's going to affect the present and the future, and most of you ladies know what I'm talking about. But body count, how many guys you've slept with? Why is it necessary? He met you in your present, remember. He should remain in your present. A guy that loves you or that likes you will like you regardless of what your past is. He doesn't need to know your past. Why divulge everything about you? All the career where you don't do, everything where you don't do, every kiss and tell, every one night, every corner, everything you've done, boom, you go table and give the man, because to you, you're in love.
Oh my God, this is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen, like I've seen today. First of all, Rita, you are completely wrong to start with. Second of all, you're not a man. So it is practically impossible for you to know like 100% what men want. Thirdly, stop misleading these young girls that follow you. All right? The thing is, I've been watching a lot of the videos. You know, anytime I scroll for TikTok, sometimes your video will just pop up. And when I see it, I'm like, this is good, this is good. A lot of your videos, I agree with it, honestly speaking, let me not lie. But this particular one, I was going through TikTok and I saw it. I'm like, no. You don't follow. So you know, enter. You know, enter at all. You know, enter. I don't know why you made that video. Maybe you need to make another one to make us understand. But this particular one, you know, enter. Let's get down with the video. I wrote a few things that you said. You said, if he's interested in your past, he's not ready to be with you. My dear, that is completely false. You need to make another video to enlighten people on that. If that guy is interested in your past, he's not ready to be with you. My dear, this particular statement you just made will make a lot of ladies want to keep on misbehaving. We make them want to be living a funny kind of life, immoral kind of life. Why? Because they feel, after all, if I misbehave, if I turn to Nikki the Barbie, whatever kind of thing I want to be, if I do all the bad things I want to do for my teenage age, any man will still carry me because my past doesn't really matter. Let me tell you something, whether we like it or not, we as men, let me give you this funny instance. If for this street where I did, 20 babes, 20 guys don't sleep with one particular girl when me I want marry, or leave marriage, we say at a date. Let me tell you one thing. It brings down the ego of a man, whether you like it or not. You're not. That's why I say you're not a man. Men, we don't joke with our ego. There is nothing you can do about it. It is just not so good and create us. If 20 guys don't sleep with this particular babe when me I want marry, for instance, and she tells me already, look, oh, this is who I am. I'm talking about the one who be say, I want marry, not boyfriend, girlfriend. This is who I am. If you like me like that, you be with me. This is what I have been through. This is what I've done. This is what I've done that. Let me tell you something. It is a different case. If the guy wants to stay, he go stay. That's when he's going to say, this one truly like me. He wants to take me the way I did. But if he doesn't want to stay, he will bounce. And that doesn't mean that he's bad or he's a bad person. No. He can't take some of all those things. Those are the mistakes that you have made as a lady. And because you want to get married to this particular guy who is supposed to be your partner, because they say that two will become one, he has to know all your past. You were saying if a man wants to know your body count, that is not ready, that he met you in the present. My dear, let me give you one funny instance. If a girl did an abortion when she was young, if a girl did an abortion when she was young, if her boyfriend give am belle, whatever, she did abortion, it can't affect her womb. And she wan go marry this guy, she no tell am say, see wetin my problem o, see wetin don happen to me o. And they try to have a baby and pikin no dey gree come. They can't go do test, they can't realize say, well, this baby no get womb. Tell me, if you are the mother of that boy, are you going to allow that boy to be with that lady? Because first of all, the lady no tell am say, see the problem wey I get. See wetin I don do when I dey young. So in case pikin no come, no say na the cause be this. You want to tell me that if you are the mother of that boy that got married to that girl, you're going to advise your boy to be with that girl? When you know that the girl lied to him in the first place, she did not tell him. If it's a girl that really wants that relationship, first of all, you guys are getting married. You're not supposed to keep secrets. What you're doing, you're more like encouraging these young girls to keep secret, to keep on lying to their partners. You can do that nonsense with your boyfriend or whatsoever. But somebody you want to get married to, or you want to keep secret from that person? How is that marriage going to work? I did watch a lot of your beauty videos. It makes sense. But this one, enter. You're misleading some of these girls, and some of them were like, no. There are some lies there are some things that you just have to take to the grave, blah blah blah. Now allow you. Let me just give you one. Let me cite another instance for you first. Let me cite another instance for you. There is this particular person that I know. I don't know if she's going to see this video. Maybe as you said, I'm going to talk some kind of private things for, but whatever. They're not really close to me, but the story that we hear, we know what happened to these particular couples. These guys, they were doing well, everything they go fine, whatever. Married for like 12 years or something. They have like now 2 children, I've been at 3 children again at that time. You understand me? Eventually, things no going to go well for the man, but the woman still strong. So she was more like the breadwinner in the house, right? Now, the problem was that the husband one time went to her village. You know this kind of thing now, make her go see my in-law, don't tell my greet them, whatever. The guy go there. You know this kind of beer parlor, this kind of local village settings now, where you say, where they get thatched roof, where they drink palmy and some kind of bushmeat. You know, you go another this thing place where you say no today close to your in-law house, so they're not too known for that place where you sit down, they follow that they drink normally, just there for one chair, they enjoy themselves, they take what do they call them, palmy. Then one teenage pikin just pass, come greet. He just pass, greet too. Now one of the old men goes, hey, how are you? Now they come, they just say, now so person pikin be this, so that way they Abuja, where the husband they work for here. More the husband they try you. I hear things not to go well for them, but that man they try for them. I hear say now they even send money, make she build this house, where should they build for here? We should they build them for the house, they build the house for this teenage pikin where they here. And the guy was like, this name where they call. Now my wife name. He now tried to dig in after he left there, tried to dig in to do some investigation. He now realized that this particular person, teenage in question, now in wife pikin where she don't born. And they've been together for like 12 years. She could not open her mouth to say that I don't born pikin before, see my pikin. See where he did. And the family of the woman hide it away from the man and his family. In their funny brain is that in their head, they are thinking that, if I tell and say she don't marry now, she don't born pikin now, he no go like her. Let me tell you something. That woman in question, Baba go back house. After 2 weeks, no talk. 3 weeks, no talk. He can call him wife. Say, Alpha, is there anything you want to tell me that I don't know? Is there anything you want to tell me that I don't know? The woman was like, no, I mean, there's nothing. No. Do you have anything you're hiding away from me? From this our marriage? She said, no. The guy just bust everything. It's okay, okay, you have a baby. I know I mentioned the name, no say you have a baby in the village and you're building a house without even letting me know. Does that make sense? The woman started to shout. You know, say babes now, they don't catch them. They'll come and turn the thing for your head. Are you all right? Why will you do this? Why will you even go to the village? Start looking at my business. Business? No, so now it's not your business. To cut the long story short, they called their pastors, whatever. She did vibrate. Based on saying that she did hold the house somehow. That's why sometimes if women get money, no problem. They vibrate. Some people advise her, apologize to your guy. Your guy a very coded guy, a calm guy, no get problem. Just apologize. She said, why would you apologize? Why would you go and be digging her past? Blah, 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 blah. After everything finish, yeah? Now the guy said to her, if you can hide something away from me like this, which means there's no way I can be able to get married to somebody like this. If you kill me tomorrow, they don't separate. And as in separate, eventually the guy can't pick up, he can't balance again. Before then, they don't build one house. He leave that house for them, but now he's a big boy. And I can tell you for free, we all know she regrets that action of not apologizing. Now, Madam Rita, you want to tell me that that woman does not regret? Somebody must have advised her, just the way you're advising ladies right now. Somebody must have advised her. Don't tell him anything. Don't tell him. Why will you tell him? He's not supposed to know anything. As somebody advised her, and she followed the advice, and this is happening to her. So please, I'm not saying you shouldn't like tell your husband or what. The point is, when the man asks you, is there anything I need to know about you? Tell him. Let me tell you something. I've seen guys that don't care if you have 3 children, 4, even me personally, if you have 3 children and you give me peace of mind, you know they give me headache. Don't just hide the fact that you have children. Tell me. Make I know. It is very painful as a lover or as a husband to go and find out from outsider that your wife have lived this kind of life. It is pain man reach inside. It kills our ego. But if you tell us already, anyone will one day go, anyone want bounce, he go bounce. If you tell us and we realize that it is your past and you've changed, and you as a woman, you give us peace of mind. We know if we leave you in a problem, we go there. When you want even when somebody want to tell me about it, I go insult blue black come for the person. I say, and so yes, she has done this, she has done that, and so F what? And so F what? So the issue of say you want to hide, you want to hide, you want to hide. I have this particular friend. She has issues with her stomach. Oh God, I know prevention. She has issues with her stomach. And I can tell you for free, if I want to get married to this lady, I'll get married to her freely. Because in my head, I will know that, okay, this is what has happened to her before. Even when we don't have children, I understand that this is the cause. I have a cousin also. We saw like 3 weeks ago. He told me the reason why he doesn't have a child right now is because of XYZ that his wife told him that she has done before. And he always appreciate her for telling him the truth. That if he had found out outside after they got married, he would have divorced her. So, madam, all you just said about keeping secret and whatever, you talked about body count, and I just laugh. You said don't talk about all your sexual partners. Well, you don't have to go and be giving details about your sexual partners, blah 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 blah. But tell him what he needs to know. You know they good make him hear from outside. It's going to break your marriage. So, Madam Rita, this thing, enter. I hope this will sink into your head.